picked up this 68 Custom Fender Princeton Reverb combo amp, and it's I got it used, but it's practically brand new. The foot switch still had the zip tie thing on the cord and everything. It's great. So as far as I can tell, all stock, and you know, here we are. So I'm gonna run through it, and it's pretty awesome. I like it. It is my understanding, I don't know, but my understanding, it is not a lot like the original Princetons. It's made to be a little beefier and to break up a little earlier and have a little bit smoother high end, which kind of was exactly what I was looking for. But anyway, so let's go through it. So I'm just playing a Strat, and right now I have the Vibrato. Yeah, it doesn't even say on it. The vibrato is off, both the knobs, speed and intensity. The reverb is off. The bass and treble are at 5, because I think that's like a good sort of bass line, and the volume's only at 2, and it sounds really nice, I think. So that's with the neck pickup there. The previous was with the bridge pickup. So it's supposed to break up about 4. So we'll turn it up to 4. So there's a lot of stuff around here that's sort of rattling along, sympathetic vibrations. The power tubes are rattling, and I tried to track everything down, and I ended up taking out, because it rattles without the amp even being on. So I spent a while trying to track it down and pulled out all 3 of the power tubes. And well, I think 2 power tubes and 1 rectifier tube, maybe something, but the 3 big ones, and the rattle was gone. And if I tap each tube outside of the amp, they rattle. So all 3 of them. One of them a little more than the other 2, but all 3 of them. So that's the deal there. My understanding is it's not uncommon with combo amps. So I don't know. And I'm not going to buy a new set of tubes to put them in, because I researched online and some people have done that, and the new tubes rattle. So I would buy 3 new tubes, put them in, possibly still have a rattle, try to figure out which one it is. You have to have a matched set, possibly rebias the thing. It's a big hassle. So I'm not going to do that, because mostly I'm just going to use this for recording, and I will just unfortunately run it through a separate cab, because when I do that, there's no rattle. So that's what we're hearing there, but that's 4. If you put it up to about 6. Okay, there's a lot of little kind of piercing high end going on. It has the Celestion 3010 speaker and a 1030, whatever that one is. my understanding from research online is it's not a super great speaker, but oh well. So, put it up to about, you know what, screw it, put it up to 10. So yeah, that high end for me is a little much. So, put the treble on 1. So, with the reverb all the way off, I'm still hearing it. Yeah. But, you know, not a huge deal. It's very faint. So, let's put it back down. It's like about 4-ish. Put the treble back to 5. So, actually, about 4 with the treble all the way down. Treble to about 5, bass all the way down. And this is all just with the pitch pickup. So now, treble on 5, bass all the way up. I like it right about on 5 and 5, which tells me that that's sort of the, you know, the optimal how the amp kind of was made, you know, to sound, because if like bass and treble all the way up was how it was made to sound, then you can only dial down. Or if all the way down was how it was designed to sound, then you can only go up. This way you have bass and treble in either direction. So, whatever. I had heard that all of them down. That's a pretty cool sound. And both of them up. It's really bright. So, back to mids on both, and reverb. So put the reverb on like 3. That's kind of a lot of reverb for me, for 3. Put it on like 6. Or all the way up 10. To me, 10 is useless. 6. 6 is useless. 4. So, 4 is still a lot of reverb going on. For me, at least. Granted, I'm not really a reverb guy. But, it seems 4 would be like the most that, you know, that's too much for me, but that's the most anybody would go to. So, too bad they didn't have the knob work all the way, but only going 1 to 4. Then you'd have a lot more control over it, but whatever. Okay, then we have the vibrato. So put it on like 3 and 3. Doesn't seem to be doing much. 5 and 4, there we go. I can hear it now. 7 on the intensity. Speed all the way up. That's a lot. All the way down. So the vibrato sounds really nice. Again, I'm not really a vibrato guy. But I was told that this was like the Fender small combo to get. Even though I said, I'm not really a reverb or a vibrato guy. They're like, no, this is the sound you want. So, oh well. That's the intensity on 10 with the speed on 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both of them all the way up. So there we are. That is the amp, and it has, like I said, a foot switch, and for both reverb and the vibrato you can turn them on and off with the foot switch, and it has a extension speaker out on the back, but it's an 8 ohm speaker in there, and the amp wants to see, the output transformer wants to see an 8 ohm load. And from Googling online, the extension speaker, if you put like an 8 ohm speaker in there, now you're getting like a 4 ohm load, if I remember correctly. But it basically it doesn't work. So you can't use the speaker in here and an extension speaker. But oh well. So you can always replace the speaker, but I'm just going to go with, when I want to, unplug the speaker that's in there and use the speaker out for an extension speaker. And that way I can use any 8 ohm. I can use a 412 cab. I can use a 112. I can use 15 inch. I can use whatever I want. So that's how I'm going to go. But it's a pretty cool amp. I'm very happy with it. Except for the tube rattle there. And it is extremely touch responsive. I really like that. So, there we are.